Hey, hey.
Look at you.
Looking great. Fancy pants. Oh my
Start.
gosh. All right. The moment we've been waiting for. It is my pleasure to announce the winners of the 2023 inaugural Harmony Awards.
I'm very excited, Sean. I'm very excited to send these folks to their owners. Look at these folks. Like, we work with a
Beautiful.
local artist in the Bay Area to, like, the local glass artist.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, my name is Sean Doherty, and I'm the VP of Sales here at Zeppelin. And as you know, every day I get to interact with some truly incredible teams who are building really impressive digital experiences. And so we introduced the Harmony Awards this year to celebrate these amazing initiatives and applications and projects. And so we really wanted to spotlight, users who embody the Zeppelin way. They build beautiful products together. Our judges, well, they were looking at the project's impact, its uniqueness, the business value it brought, and then the value that Zeppelin also provided to that project. Our panel of judges, which obviously included Palin, and our CPO and co-founder, Berk, and some other Zeppelin leaders, reviewed almost 100 nominations. Can you believe in just a matter of a few weeks we got that many nominations? So what really stuck out to you when you think about the nomination submissions that you saw?
I think I was very impressed by how diverse the applicants were. So we have large companies with hundreds of designers. We had very small startups building brand new products. We have design agencies, companies from all different industries. It was very impressive.
All right, so let's jump in. Okay.
All right, I'm
We're going to start
excited.
giving these away. Yes. So our first winner is a leader in fast food. In fact, is the world's third largest pizza company. And our judges were really impressed by the business impact that their mobile app delivered. They combined the convenience of mobile ordering and prepayment with their pickup portal to create an entirely new experience for their customers. Imagine you can go to the pizza place, skip the line, get your pizza, and feel like a VIP. Pretty great, right?
Yes, that's
All right.
great.
Who's the winner?
And the award goes to Erika Olsen, Little Caesars Pizza. Since the launch, digital ticket average increased 71%. Thanks to this new app and the new experience, they were able to give what their customers want, like a pizza without having to talk to anyone. This helps them increase the amount of repeat customers. Of course, Little Caesars designers use Zeppelin for their primary delivery tool. They had around 50 developers, and they use Zeppelin to store their components. This really helps them eliminate the back and forth. What I really like about how they were using Zeppelin, though, the way how they use annotations. They were documenting their Firebase events and API endpoints. This is pretty impressive. Congratulations, Little Caesars Pizza.
Nice, amazing. So our next winner is one of the largest insurance companies in the United States with over 300,000 employees. So you can imagine how important their internal website is to employee productivity and satisfaction. But theirs wasn't very helpful for them. It was built on outdated software and it really needed to be replaced. The employees found that the old site was visually overwhelming and really difficult to navigate. In fact, it had an NPS of only 28. So they launched their new intranet in 2022, and the project was a huge success. And that company is?
United Healthcare Group. Do you remember the NPS Sean mentioned? It jumped from 28 to 45. 61% of the visitors rate the website from 9 out of 10. After the update, they got so many feedback from their employees on how easy to navigate the website is, how easy to finish the tasks. So here I want to read one of the feedback from their employees. Love the visual look and the feel of the application. Easy to navigate and locate information. The way how UHG use Zeppelin is to mock and organize potential design and to decide which ones to go with. And they then finalize and communicate over those designs. What a great story. Congrats, Rachel and the UHG team.
Right. Our next winner created a multi-platform app for toll charges that provided an easy and quick way to recharge, ability to view statements, and even perform trip analysis. And this sounds like a pretty straightforward app, but this multi-platform app was built for a country with more than 1 billion people. Who could that be, Palin?
Wow, wow. And the next winner is IDFC, First Bank of India, with Shashwat. You know, Shan, I previously designed a banking app, and I know how hard it is to serve that diverse group of people. And for us, we were really carrying the App Store and Google Play ratings. Guess what? For IDFC, after the launch, their Google Play Store rating went from 2.7 to 3.5 stars. And their AppTech score for their website moved from 0.62 to 0.87. Wow. One thing that took my attention in their application was, so initially they estimated 6 months for this project, but they then started using Zeppelin. With the help of Zeppelin, they were able to deliver this app in just 4 months. And this also helped them save $12,000 in outsourced resource code. They built 400 screens in 4 months. And their developers specifically mentioned, since they were building components from scratch, the code snippets that Zeppelin generate really helped them to build those components. Wow. Congratulations, IDFC.
Well, our next winner completely transformed their brand across all their streaming services platform-wide. And they did that by building a brand new disciplined design system from the ground up and giving their UI a fresh, modern, usable facelift as well. They're in a super competitive space where customers have all kinds of options, so an optimal user experience was really critical. In fact, after their rebrand, they saw a 50% increase in their monthly subscribers. 50%.
Wow.
And the winner is?
Kate Salkin, the Stars team. In 2022, Stars team had a rebrand across all their streaming device services, all their platforms. They built their design system from scratch. They updated all of their UI in a very short period of time. I mean, I can only imagine how massive this transition is, because rebrands are normally very huge projects. You have to align with many stakeholders. You have to align on a lot of things, a lot of back and forth. So I'm actually super happy that Zeppelin was able to help in this transition. Let's hear from Kate. Not having a tool like Zeppelin when a project has so many complicating moving parts, simply impossible. I'm very happy that Zeppelin was there to help. Congrats, Kate and the Stars team.
Palin, this next nominee was not only one of my favorites, but I think was also a top submission for most of our panel. Imagine your purpose is that you're a community committed to kindness. This company's mission is to remove the stigma about talking about mental health issues and offer a safe space to find others who understand our lived experience and communicate via asynchronous messaging. They launched the site in late 2022, and it was named one of the 7 best apps by Google, including Best App for Good. And we could see immediately why that was the case. Who's our next winner?
And the award goes to Stigma, Ariana Varga. Stigma has helped hundreds of people feel less alone by connecting them with kind strangers who offer text, audio, or video words of encouragement. It was built by a very small team, fully remote. I'm so proud that Zeppelin can be a part of their journey. In the words of the Stigma founder, Ariana Vargas, Zeppelin was a tool that was pivotal to building our app. If the design wasn't in Zeppelin, it wasn't final. It definitely kept our designer flexible and reduced her headaches. Zeppelin made async communication so much easier as our team was all remote. Huge congrats to Ariana and the Stigma team.
Well, you know, we also had several companies that submitted multiple nominations. They're doing so many different things with Zeppelin that are valuable to their company and their customers They wanted us to know about them all. And while many of our users see us as a tool for handing off designs to developers, which is really valuable, there are as many users who know Zeppelin's value to their organization is much deeper than that. So imagine trying to you're managing and maintaining more than 2,000 components in the code base, patterns, templates, and elements across 200,000 interfaces and 1,500 tech stacks. And imagine, because you have all those interfaces and tech stacks, that you're actually looking at how you can reduce your carbon footprint in digital design. Internet usage accounts for 4% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions. That's as much as all of air travel around the world every year. And this company made changes to their processes, such as optimizing images, reducing load times, introducing dark mode to drop screen brightness. And while this was a good start, they knew they also needed to disrupt the norm and educate their users about how to decarbonize design and design for sustainability. And they used Zeppelin to accomplish both the creation and proliferation of their design system, also the building of their design site in a sustainable way that would be good for the planet.
The winner is Melissa and BP team. So BP's design system is one of the most complex and extensive ones that we've seen. It's really amazing how much they invested in their design system to make their designers, developers' life easier and to provide consistent experience to their users. With Zeppelin, their team members can only focus on the things that they need to focus, no distraction. And what I really like about the way how they use Zeppelin is, Zeppelin also streamlined the stakeholder and approval process for them. Zeppelin played the role of the place for them to review designs. Congratulations, Melissa and BP team.
You know, Palin, a really important part of Zeppelin's business is our relationship with the thousands of design agencies and partners around the world. We're so grateful to the small and large design shops that use Zeppelin to help build beautiful products for their customers. This year's winner works with the United Nations and a variety of other world-renowned sporting institutions like the Jockey Club and prominent football clubs like Chelsea and West Ham United and others. And we're awarding this partner for their work with West Ham United Football Club. They needed their website redesigned to better engage all supporters globally and give them access to everything they need to know about their beloved team in a style befitting of a club who's now competing in the Premier League and all throughout Europe as well. Having recently launched a new app, they needed to bring everything together and ensure that all things Hammers were available to fans and the experience was second to none. Palin, who won our Partner Harmony Award?
Congrats Other Media for winning 2023 Harmony Award for Partner of the Year. Very powerful story. The website has received wonderful feedback from football fans. And their stats also tells a powerful story. So their dwell time increased 236%, and pages per session increased 5%. Like all of the projects, this project was also very critical to Other Media. But this time the difference is they had to work with very complex layouts with a very high profile client. Then required them to be super precise. Zeppelin helped them to get this precision and achieve beautiful results. What I really like about how they're using Zeppelin is they also use Zeppelin to get sign off to not only their designs, but also the journey, the user journey of the website. Congratulations, Other Media.
You know, it was a real challenge narrowing down to just a handful of winners. So in addition to those winners, I want to take a moment to recognize the honorable mentions. Those include VMLY&R, Foundation Source, Unilever, WestJet, Electronic Arts, MGM Resorts, Chipotle, Robert Half, Boots, Cyberdive, Oodle, Rebel Foods, FinChamps, Midas, and MyBeeper. Great job from so many amazing submissions.
Wow. Thank you to all the applicants. And a final congratulations to all of the winners for our first ever Harmony Awards. Sometimes we can get caught up in doing our work. We believe we are doing the right things to help our users. but it is wonderful to read their stories. It makes our work come to life. Huge thanks to you all on behalf of the Zeppelin crew. We are looking forward to 2023, and I'm super excited to see what you build next.